One question that we are often asked by our clients when we talk to them about their personal injury claim is, what is my case worth? And it's interesting, whenever a client or a potential client asks us this question, they're often surprised by our answer. All of the attorneys in our office tell them the exact same thing. It depends. We say it depends because this is the only true answer that can be given during the initial phases of your case. Before anyone can provide you with the value of your claim, there are questions that need to be answered. Now, I can also tell when a potential client has spoken to another attorney before calling us. Some attorneys may tell you your case may be worth some incredible amount. In my opinion, that attorney is not being completely truthful or forthcoming with that person. They're dangling that high dollar amount in hopes that the injured victim will hire them. It's not right, and I'm thankful that these people call us for another opinion so they can get the honest answer. Now, it's difficult to list all of the items we consider when we put a value on a claim. Our evaluations are not just based on the facts and the law, but upon jury verdict research, as well as our experience handling over 38,000 claims for injured victims and their families right here in Georgia. But there are at least 9 factors we consider when valuing a claim. Now, let's talk about them now. 1, the impact of the crash. How much property damage was done to the vehicles? Did the airbag or airbags deploy? Was the vehicle towed from the scene? 2, the severity of the injuries. We want to know, were the injuries visible at the scene? Was the injured victim treated at the scene and transported by ambulance? Were there any broken bones, scarring, surgeries, or surgical recommendations? 3, we look at the amount of your medical bills, past, present, and future, as well as any lost wages. And 4, we look at the parties involved. And this is one of those intangible things that is tough to measure, but we do consider how likable is the injured victim? How likable is the person that caused the wreck? Were there any prior accidents or injuries that the plaintiff may have sustained? Now, here's a big factor. Can we seek punitive damages? Insurance companies are very afraid of punitive damage claims because this allows the jury to punish the defendant if he or she was driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol, and these claims can add significant value to a case. 6, was a tractor trailer involved? This usually means commercial insurance coverage is available, typically with much higher insurance limits. And commercial truck drivers have a higher standard of care when they operate their tractor trailers, and we can often find them in violation of one or more of the federal motor carrier safety regulations. We also consider number 7, what insurance company provides coverage for the defendant and the limits of that coverage. 8, plaintiff's insurance company. That's the injured victim. Their coverage. Are there additional underinsured limits available here? And finally, number 9, where would a lawsuit be filed? This is also known as venue. Some counties may be better than others for injured victims to file their personal injury lawsuits. So there are so many other factors that can also add value to a claim. Facial scarring, disfigurement, and deformities can add tremendous value. These injuries are visible and often emotionally devastating. This is especially true with women, and it's very important for us to work with them on finding the appropriate psychological counseling as well. If you're hurt in a car wreck, please don't rely on the insurance company to tell you what your case is worth. And don't take someone else's opinion on value. You need an experienced personal injury attorney to review your claim and have all the facts. So please don't wait. Pick up the phone and give me a call right now. The law office is of Gary Martin Hayes & Associates, 770-934-8000.